This program has been made possible by contributions from our viewers. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Drew. Welcome to the Beggars Woodshop. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are most welcome. Thank you for joining me here, and thank you for inviting me into your homes, laps, hands, well, just however you happen to be viewing this program. Welcome to you, our new subscribers, or well, you are welcome. Well, Happy New Year. Yes, we've made another year, ladies and gentlemen, not just for us as humans, but here on the channel. We have now officially made 2 years. And I gotta say, I am very thankful to each and every single one of you. Unbelievable. With your views and your subscriptions and your likes, this channel has grown. Just before we hit 2 years here on YouTube, we officially crossed 200 subscribers. And I don't just mean we got 201. I mean, like, we got to like 205. So, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are helping to make this channel grow. And I hope to continue to not only give you a quality program, but I hope that we all help this channel grow. Well, there are a few other things I'd like to talk about, but I know many of you want to cut to the heart of this conversation. So, I'd like you to stick around, maybe hear some of the things going on. But in the meantime, there you are. That was your time code. I hope you stick around, though. For those of you who are sticking around, let's begin by saying, as you can clearly see, the Shopsmith is back. Yes, it is fully reassembled. Pain in the you know what to do, but I got it fully reassembled. That video will come out in 1 week, the 13th. Yes, the 13th, Friday the 13th. Okay, and no, I don't believe it to be a bad luck day. No, I don't believe in those things. Yeah, we're gonna have a video on that. I'm very pleased to have it back. It's in the position it's in on this side behind me, rather than over here going this way, because as you know, here in California, we have had some chaotic weather. Rain at last has finally fallen in massive droves here in California. We are so happy to have the rain and the snowpack. We've just been getting some massive flooding. I haven't seen flooding like this in years. Probably the worst I've seen were the mid-1990s. Yeah, that was that was chaos. I don't know how well it's appearing on this sound, and I don't think it is, because sometimes this sound doesn't pick up anything, but it is windy. New Year's Eve was exceedingly windy, and that's part of some of the damage. We're getting the wind, we're getting the rain. So, yeah, I was hoping to record this yesterday. Actually, I was hoping to record this Monday. It's Wednesday that I'm recording this. But a few other things came up and delayed things. So now I'm holding out that the wind doesn't pick up too much that our power goes out. It wanted to, New Year's Eve. It really did. Yeah. I hope you all had a great holiday. Mine was not as chaotic as I was expecting. And I'm not just talking about New Year's, I'm talking about all the other holidays in December. For Christmas here, I got a gift card to Amazon, and I did a little camera upgrading. I have a video coming out about that on the 20th. Yeah, I'll give you a little preview here of what this kind of looks like. I don't know how it's picking up on that camera, but there's a camera cage and a couple other little secondary accessories. More about it and the building of it in that video. Of course, I don't know what more I could say. The building of it's gonna be enough. It may not be a woodworking video, but it is related to the Beggars Woodshop and what we do here. It is the beginning steps of the upgrades I want to do. Now, for those of you who are just joining us again, see, it wasn't that long now, was it? I want to segue off of what I just talked about with everyone else into here. The reason that item can upgrade is because of you, ladies and gentlemen. You make this channel grow. with your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions, which please, if you like this content, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. You'll actually find out when I go up with a new video immediately. And if I ever go live, which I hope one day I will, you will be notified immediately. If you want to contribute financially, I have a GoFundMe campaign. The link is in the description below. That campaign has not grown super fast, but I am thankful to all of you who have contributed. I'm also thankful to all of you who have contributed with equipment, from cameras, sound, to anything I might need for the shop tool-wise, and you are welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to suggest things that you may or may not have. Just leave a comment down below. Okay, enough of the shameless pitch. Let's talk about today's subject. The 1950s, and Shopsmith rolls out with all of its accessories, including an air compressor and sprayer. This is a unique system. It was a very small system. I say probably about that big if you include the tubes that attach it to the edge of your Shopsmith. You had the Shopsmith run on a slow speed, and max pressure that you could produce for when the safety caps went pop was approximately 45 pounds. I believe it was 45 psi. I'll leave the little note. Yes. Now, was it very efficient? Not very much. But the sprayer, that was the most unique part. The sprayer came with two hoses. One 5-foot, one 10-foot. That gave you 15 feet of space to work with. And the sprayer, as well as the on the hose connectors, allowed you to do either a spray that siphoned or spray that blew. I'm poorly describing it, I admit it. Now, here was the other thing that could do. That sprayer had several, of course, allowed you to this way and it's this way, but it's the hose. The hose was the best part. You could attach other things to it that allowed you to pump up your tires, just give a little blowing of air. But where you attached the two hoses together, you could also attach a garden hose. And I know what you're thinking. A garden hose? Now, well, I get it out, but it's kind of buried down there. If you look at a typical hose for an air compressor, you don't really think it's going to do it, right? The diameters don't work. And that's something that I go through my mind like, is that really practical in terms of airflow? I'm no expert, so you're going to ask someone who is. But you could hook up a garden hose, and total length from your compressor on your Shopsmith all the way to your sprayer, 100 feet. Now, that's a lot. That is a lot. Now, I'll admit to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to get my hands on one of these old compressors and the sprayer. Hose or no hose, doesn't matter. I'd like to get my hands on one. Now, you notice I say old compressor. Well, in 1990, Shopsmith had another compressor. They re-released it. A little bit better system. This time, more assembly on the compressor itself. You had to attach a couple pieces, especially because you had an air filter. The way the mechanics on the inside was a little different. And this one, the instructions give you a little more options. Yes, you hook up your hose and you can hook up your attachments, but you could also hook up a tank. That's right, you could actually hook up a spare air tank, which you can use depending on the accessory you're going to use on the end of your air hose. Now, I'm not going to run through the whole list, but if you can find the manual, it will tell you exactly what items do and what items do not need the air tank. Now again, you're running on lower speeds. Even though you got a better motor, you're still on lower speeds. Now let's admit it. Let's admit it. Look at that thing. I know it's a little chaotic to see with mine because I got the other tools surrounding it, but a big Shopsmith like that and a small compressor, be it this one on the old one or this one on the newer one, is that really efficient? Big machine to do that when nowadays you could easily find a compressor, and you've been able to find a compressor for years, that from, I'd say about here to about here, with a tank, can do the job. It's simple, yes. It doesn't require as much power. It doesn't require as much noise. You'll make noise, yeah. You'll hear it, and it'll drive you nuts sometimes, or scare the living daylights out of you. Kind of like, what? Oh, right. Because you're not expecting it. I've had that happen to me on sites. So, a big Shopsmith machine? No. Power stand? Yes. Power station? Or crafter station? Yes. Definitely. But I'd look more into building your own kind of stand. Something that maybe you could make a little more portable. Wouldn't take up a lot of space. And if you go the route of having a spare tank, that might be a little more efficient. But then again, more efficient to go the other direction. Now, I'd love to get both. Both compressors, ladies and gentlemen, the 1990s one and the original 1950s Magna, complete with sprayer. Right? Doesn't have to have the hoses, but that old one does have the sprayer. They've never released the sprayer since. You know, I've seen a few on eBay, but the condition is maddening for the price they want, in my opinion. And again, a lot of people charge more for what an item is really worth. Seen it too many times. Now, you heard me just a bit ago mention a power stand, not a power station. I did not misspeak, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the subject of next month's video. So, you have a little preview. Now, for those of you who skipped to the meat and heart of this conversation, I'm going to give you a little programming update. Obviously, today is this video. Next week, Friday the 13th, go Lucky 13, if you believe that, is a video on the reassembly of our Shopsmith. I don't really show the full assembly, and I'm glad I didn't. It was a bit of a challenge to do it by myself. But I talk about the progress of where things have come, so you'll have that update. The following week, the 20th, is a video about our camera equipment here in the shop. There was a minor upgrade made. I'm very happy to have this upgrade. It is not the final upgrade, but it is the start. If you like what you see here and like hearing me ramble on like an idiot, I mean, I could do that if you want. I could just stand there and just start talking about absolute nothing and complete BS, and heck, if you want to make a comedy out of it, I could just talk about things that I have no basis or facts of information for and just sound completely stupid. Please don't make me do that, folks. I really don't want to. But if you like what I do here, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. You'll be notified. Share this with other video. Share this video with other people. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll get the channel to finally really grow. I can really start building things, because that's really what I want to do, folks. But I need your help. We got 200 and some odd subscribers. There it is. That's the number. I'd like to keep that going, folks. If we can triple that by the time we get to the end of this year, that would be amazing. It's up to you, folks. That's our goal. You know what? I'm setting that. I want to triple our current subscriber count by the end of the year, by December 31st. Let's see if we can get there, folks. I hope you can help me get there. I want to get there. Let's see if we can do this. So share, like, comment, subscribe, share. hit the little bell icon. Contribute to our GoFundMe, link is in the description below, if you can contribute financially. If you've got something from your shop you think I might like, or some other accessory at the Shopsmith you think I might like that you have, that you want to get rid of, leave a comment down below. Get to me. I'll get to you. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you next time, right here on the Beggars Woodshop.